My amigos. Yeah, my friends. So this is what I do to relieve my foot pain on the golf course. I will practice about 150 to 200 balls, and then in between that takes a couple of hours. So in between that, what I'll do is I'll just rub a golf ball underneath my feet. I will also do this at night when I go to bed. I always have a golf ball in my bedroom, and I will lay it down on the bed and I'll just rub my feet, because that way I'm able to rub the inside and the outside of my feet. It's difficult to do that now because, you know, unless you're extremely coordinated. I guess I'm doing it right there, but it's better whenever you're laying down on your side. But let me tell you, this will save your feet from foot pain. And the way I learned this was a few years ago in Vegas. I was leading a tournament. I was first place. I think I had shot 68 and maybe 70 in the tournament with strokes. I was probably getting 5 strokes at the time. I was playing really well in the first 2 days. Well, at the end of the 2 days, my feet were on fire in Vegas. And understandably so, because in Vegas, it's just sand. So the ground was so hard out there, I just wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to the walking. And I don't do very well walking for long periods of time. Before I started rubbing my feet like this, I just didn't understand why my feet would hurt so bad. So in Vegas, I was leading those 2 days, and on the 3rd day, I absolutely fell apart, and I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know why my feet hurt so bad. I just knew that it was my feet that were hurting. And sure enough, the last day in Vegas, I probably shot like 90 or 95. So that did it for me. And there happens to be a foot surgeon here on this golf course. He's a member out here. And I asked him, what can I do about achy feet? And first thing he said was, he said, lean your foot like this up against the wall, like that, and then put pressure on it. And what that'll do is it'll stretch the muscles back here. It'll stretch your calves. And then the muscles down here, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what these muscles are called, but he said put pressure like this and then pull forward. And what that'll do is it'll stretch your calf muscles here, and that'll relieve your foot pain. He said do that for 15 seconds and then lay off, and then go back and do it again, right? So put pressure on it again, stretch out the calf muscles back here, and that'll relieve a lot of your foot pain. And he said another thing to do is take a golf ball and just rub your feet. Rub it underneath your feet. And so I started doing that. And the following year, last year in Vegas, when I was DQ'd, I did that for 3 days. As a matter of fact, I've been doing this since he told me that. And my foot pain is non-existent anymore. I used to replace my cleats every 6 to 8 months. For years, thinking that it was my cleats. It's not your cleats that are hurting you, it's your foot pain. And after a while, the cushion wears down in your shoes, and so I have to replace them. But all of this time, it wasn't my shoes, it was always just my foot pain, because it needed to be massaged. So that's pretty much it. That's my story about foot pain, and I hope this helps you, because it has indeed helped me a ton for tournament play.